Hello, leaders, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. So this is episode number 403. It's Friday, and we're on the final day of the 4-day giveaways. So make sure you listen to the very end to find out what today's very special giveaway is. So today I want to talk about insurance, or more specifically, leadership insurance. You know, I was driving yesterday and I saw a few billboards advertising insurance along the road. And I thought to myself, man, it would be really nice if companies could buy leadership insurance. I mean, think about it. We could buy all kinds of insurance. We have the standard insurance policies like auto and home and renters and RV insurance and stuff like that. But how about leadership insurance? Is that even a thing? I mean, can we insure our company against a poor leader? Well, I did some checking and I called my good buddy Kevin, who is an insurance expert. And the answer I received from him about whether or not there's leadership insurance, the answer is kinda, sorta, but not really. You see, there's a type of insurance called key person insurance, commonly referred to as key man insurance, which covers anybody, which can be used to protect a small company against an unexpected death of a key person or a crucial person to the business. The way this type of life insurance works is that if a key person dies, the company would get the insurance money to keep the business afloat or to pay off any debt the company may have, or even pay severance money to the employees if the company folds. However, this key person insurance does not cover you if you just have a bad leader. I mean, what if you have somebody who's been working for you for a few years and you've pumped thousands of dollars into them, getting them trained and experienced to do their job, and then they just turn out to be a terrible leader? Or even worse yet, they just quit on you unexpectedly. Is there any type of insurance for that? Well, none that I can find, and none that my good buddy Kevin could explain to me that there was. There's nothing that simply covers a bad leader. However, there is something even better than insurance for your leaders to ensure that you have great leaders and don't get stuck with a bunch of duds running your organization. You see, many companies promote or hire somebody to a leadership role because they were great at doing their previous job. And the people that are hiring them just assume that since they were great in their previous job, they will make a great supervisor or a leader. So they promote or hire that person only to see them struggle in their new role. Why? Well, because far too many companies fail to take one thing into consideration. They fail to invest in their leaders, or they give their leaders the bare minimum training and call it good. Now think about that for a second. If you start a new position, you usually receive a bunch of training to make sure that you can do your job properly, right? You sit down, you go through the expectations, you go through all the training, you might even get certified. Yet when you're promoted to a leader, far too often, and this is like 70% of leaders out there, your company just assumes that you'll know how to lead. Or they may send you to some internal leadership training and call it good. Man, I can't begin to tell you how many companies I've talked to who have told me that they've taken the DISC assessment, for example, and yet they didn't really get anything out of it. Then I ask them a follow-up question. I ask them, well, what did you do with the results of the DISC assessments? And they simply tell me that they took the assessment, they received this 20-page huge report, and nobody could understand it. So that was it. Man, do you see the problem here? That's kind of like buying a treadmill and getting it all set up in your spare bedroom and running on it 2 or 3 times and then saying, man, that thing didn't work. It didn't get me in shape and I feel no better. The same thing goes if you're just going to buy something and you're not going to get the proper training. The point is, you need to follow through with this type of DISC training. Sit down with your entire team and help them understand how it can improve communication, reduce conflict, and increase your productivity within your company. If you're not doing all of that, you're simply wasting your money. Now, I can go on about this lack of training and investing in your leaders for a while, but I'm going to shut it down right there. The bottom line is that you need to invest in your people if you want to see them grow and blossom. This applies to your leaders, your junior team members, your kids, your spouse, or anyone else. If you aren't investing in them some way, shape, or form and pouring your heart and soul into them to make them the best and to teach them, you're just throwing your money away. and you're going to get stuck with a poor leader. Hey, that's it for today. But as promised, I have saved the best giveaway for last. Today's giveaway is much like the last 2 days with an extra added special bonus. Today's giveaway is a free DISC assessment with a 30-page results report, plus a personalized video from me explaining your results, plus 2 one-hour coaching sessions with me. The focus of these coaching sessions are going to be how you can use the results of the DISC to grow yourself and your team. Now, this is a $750 value, and I'll email the link and instructions to today's winner. To be entered into today's giveaway, simply text the word leadership to 34444. And by the way, if you texted earlier this week, you are still eligible to win, even if you've already won. Again, just text the word leadership to 34444. I will announce all the winners on Saturday or Monday. As always, thank you for listening. Have a great day, and until tomorrow, run to your challenges.